This is a Cartoon Moxie video.
Tune in to the new Primetime lineup. We've got Ed, and Eddie at 7.
Guess what I am, guys? An idiot?
It's the Powerpuff Girls at 8.
Yeah! Yeah!
Courage the Cowardly Dog at 9. And Dexter's Laboratory at 10. It's Primetime, weeknights at 7 on Cartoon Network.
Some of your favorite cartoons are taking over Primetime.
Oh, boy!
Catch 2-hour Primetime blocks of Courage, Johnny Bravo,
Man, I'm pretty.
Ed, and Eddie,
Ready for some action, City Slicker?
those Powerpuff Girls. And it's all kicking off with weeknight Primetime blocks of Dexter.
My sweet pajamas!
Cartoon Primetime. Coming up next on Cartoon Network.
This is Primetime on Cartoon Network. Samurai Jack, the Powerpuff Girls, Scooby-Doo, Dexter's Laboratory, Courage the Cowardly Dog, the Flintstones, Johnny Bravo, Ed, and Eddie. Tune in to Primetime tonight at 7 on Cartoon Network. This is Primetime on Cartoon Network. Samurai Jack, the Powerpuff Girls, Scooby-Doo, Dexter's Laboratory, Courage the Cowardly Dog, the Flintstones, Johnny Bravo, Ed, and Eddie. Tune in to Primetime tonight at 7 on Cartoon Network.
Some of Cartoon Network's cartoons are going solo.
Oh, boy!
Not that kind of solo. What I mean is that they're taking over Primetime.
Come again?
Weeknights at 8, you'll get not 1, but 2 full hours of your favorite cartoons, like Dexter,
I am the game master. You are my paws.
Courage the Cowardly Dog, Johnny Bravo,
Well, aerate my roots and prune my petals. I think I'm in love.
Ed, and Eddie,
Don't try this at home, kids.
and a little help, please.
Powerpuff Girls!
Thank you.
This is pretty good.
First up, it's Dexter's Lab. All week long, you'll get 2 hours of Primetime Dexter.
Now, if you will kindly proceed with the inquiry, I can get out of here. I do have a schedule to keep.
So join us for Cartoon Primetime. Starts next week at 8, only on Cartoon Network.
This is Primetime, Samurai Jack, Dexter's Laboratory, the Powerpuff Girls, Johnny Bravo, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Ed, and Eddie, the Flintstones, Justice League. Tune in to Primetime tonight at 7 on Cartoon Network.
Now, back to Johnny Bravo.
Primetime on Cartoon Network. Everybody's getting ready, like the Powerpuff Girls.
What did you say?
I said you're getting ready for Primetime.
I'm not taking a bath.
Fine, no bath. Listen, we've got Scooby-Doo and Courage, too.
What do I do? What do I do?
Just relax, Courage. Johnny Bravo's here to handle the tough stuff.
Come again?
I said you can do the heavy lifting.
I'm not getting you.
Okay, just tell us what we can say about you.
His chin is weak, but his skills are deadly.
Not exactly my first thought.
Hey, this is pretty good.
See? And I haven't even mentioned how excited Dexter is.
I'm a triceratops balanced on a buttercup with spinning wheels, baby. Let's do this.
Maybe a little too excited?
Wow!
See?
Oh, boy!
Okay, how about Ed?
That's me.
Ed and Eddie.
I hate it when they don't tell us about stuff.
We did tell you. It's Primetime, weeknights at 7 on Cartoon Network.
Tune in to the new Primetime lineup. We've got Ed, and Eddie at 7, the Powerpuff Girls at 8, Courage the Cowardly Dog at 9, and Dexter's Laboratory at 10. It's Primetime, weeknights at 7 on Cartoon Network.
This is Primetime on Cartoon Network. Samurai Jack. The Powerpuff Girls. Justice League. Dexter's Laboratory. Courage the Cowardly Dog. The Flintstones. Johnny Bravo. Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Tune in to Primetime. Weeknights at 7 on Cartoon Network. This is Ed, Ed, and Eddie on Primetime.
TV! Voila!
It's a rerun.
Tune in to Ed, Ed, and Eddie on Primetime. Weeknights at 9 on Cartoon Network.
Ed, Ed, and Eddie continues on Primetime. We'll be back with Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Hey, did you hear who's coming to Cartoon Primetime?
The Powerpuff Girls!
That's right. And these girls really like the idea of being on for 2 hours every night for a whole week.
Like it! I love it! The feel, the taste, the smell, the power!
Okay, Buttercup, chill out.
Ooh, I oughta.
Okay, let's just move along before I get hurt. It's Cartoon Primetime with the Powerpuff Girls. Starts next week at 8:30, only on Cartoon Network.
This is the Powerpuff Girls on Primetime.
Bubbles! Help us!
You have got to be kidding me. I don't have time for this.
You gotta help us! And the faster you help us, the faster you can go back to work!
You promise?
Yes!
All right. Fly, 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 fly. Pow, bye, 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 bye.
And the day is saved!
Watch the Powerpuff Girls on Primetime tonight at 8 on Cartoon Network. This is Dexter's Laboratory on Primetime.
Take her down!
Watch Dexter's Laboratory on Primetime, weeknights at 7 on Cartoon Network. You're watching Dexter's Laboratory on Primetime. Dexter's Laboratory will be right back. This is Johnny Bravo on Primetime.
Greetings, Your Majesty. I am here to sign the treaty which will bring peace to our two nations.
Whoa! Never mind that. How's about you and me forming a more perfect union?
I think not.
Want to see my royal seal?
Treat. This means war.
Watch Johnny Bravo on Primetime tonight at 9:30 on Cartoon Network. Johnny Bravo will be right back.
Mwah! My posterior preserved for posterity.
Watch Johnny Bravo on Primetime, weeknights at 9:30 on Cartoon Network.
This is Grim and Evil on Primetime.
I despise the living. Curse them all. Hey there, little fella. You gonna be Grim's best friend? Yes, sirree.
Watch Grim and Evil on Primetime all next week at 8:30 on Cartoon Network.
Courage the Cowardly Dog has something he'd like to say. Come on, speak, Courage, speak.
What do I do? What do I do?
Just talk about how your show will be on for 2 hours each night for a whole week. Okay, we'll work on your delivery. It's Cartoon Primetime with Courage the Cowardly Dog. Starts next week at 8, only on Cartoon Network.
This is Courage the Cowardly Dog on Primetime.
I see. I see. I see. A yo-yo. Yes! It is under the sofa.
Catch Courage the Cowardly Dog on Primetime, weeknights at 10 on Cartoon Network.
Would be lovely if I could have a cup of tea.
Catch Courage the Cowardly Dog on Primetime weeknights at 10 on Cartoon Network.
Courage the Cowardly Dog will be back. This is Scooby-Doo on Primetime.
Hey, Scooby, are we in the right lane now?
Right, rolling.
Train coming? I told you I can't stop. The train will just have to look out for itself.
Tune in to Scooby-Doo on Primetime, weeknights at 10:30 on Cartoon Network.
Too bad. This Scooby snack smells delicious. A Scooby snack?
Tune in to Scooby-Doo on Primetime tonight at 10:30 on Cartoon Network. Scooby-Doo will be back. Scooby-Doo will be back.
This is Justice League on Primetime.
Wakey, wakey, Batman.
Joker, I should have known you'd be in on this.
Really? I must be falling into a rut. You're not going to leave him like this, are you?
Why?
Hello? He's still alive.
Watch Justice League on Primetime all next week at 8:30 on Cartoon Network.
Flintstones will be right back.
This has been a Cartoon Moxie video. T&W Studios.